Caroline, you kind of mentioned, difficult times throughout the year, and at the same time it being your best season of your career. What were the kind of tough times, if you can reveal, in terms of what really was the struggle, I suppose?
Well, if I have to be honest, I think after Wimbledon, I wasn't feeling well. I thought it was just a flu. I was on vacation and I wasn't feeling good, and I was like, it's fine. I'm gonna get over it. I go to Washington. Knees are hurting. My leg is hurting. I'm like, okay, well, just move on. I play in Montreal and something still doesn't feel right, but I wake up and I can't lift my arms over my head, and I'm like, I don't really know what it is. So I go to the doctor and they tell me everything's fine, and then, I'm like, I know that I'm not fine. So just doing a lot of research and just kind of just figuring out what's going on. And so for a while I thought maybe I have mono, maybe I have one of these, and it turns out that I have an autoimmune disease, which is rheumatoid arthritis, which goes in and attacks your joints. And obviously when the body has a lot of fluids in it, and you swell up, you get tired, you get exhausted, all these things. So it's been a lot to just take in, and after the US Open, I just kind of had to figure out what really was going on, and so that's when I really figured it out. I went to see one of the best doctors that there is, and started treatment. And at the end of the day, it's obviously not ideal for anybody, and I think when you're a professional athlete, it's also not even more ideal. But at the end of the day, you find a plan, you figure out what to do, you do your research, and thankfully there's great things now that you can do to it and do about it, and you just kind of move on from it and work through it and figure out how to deal with it and live with it. And that's that. And I'm very proud of how I've been so positive through it all, and just kind of tried to not let that hinder me. And I think I didn't want to talk about it obviously during the year, because I don't want to give anyone the edge or thinking that I'm not feeling well. But I've been feeling well. You learn how to just cope after matches. Some days you wake up and you can't get out of bed, and you just have to know that's how it is. But other days you live and you're fine. You don't even feel like you have it. So it's a lot. It's something that now I'm happy that I'm done with the season, and you can just kind of control it a little bit more and figure out really a plan on how to control it even better in the future.